Okay, Doctor Who episode 10, the second part to The Empty Child. This one's called The Doctor Dances. And if that's not a switch of energy for a title, I don't know what it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting coach, and among other things, and I make reaction videos here on YouTube to TV, film, music reactions as well on a second channel. A link for that will be in the description. Full reactions on Patreon, uncut, vid, and audio included if possible. We'll continue to do that. When we left, the Doctor and Rose were trapped with Captain Jack in the hospital with all of the patients sort of coming at them, trapped in the corner. The Doctor didn't look too worried, but we also had the young lady, I forgot her name, but the young Londoner trapped in the kitchen with that little boy asking repeatedly, "Are you my mommy?" Which, by the way, is something I didn't know was creepy. That's a question I didn't realize was creepy, but it definitely is.
Why are we chasing it?
I don't need the recap. Thank you. This is what I want to see. How do they get out of this?
Go to your room.
No way. Really? Does that work?
Go to your room!
It even worked like through spooky action across distance with the kid. I mean, he did seem really confident, so good on him, I guess. Look at it. I bet that girl is confused.
I'm really glad that worked.
I guess he wasn't super confident after all. Hey everybody, I'm interrupting your regularly scheduled video to remind you to check out the Patreon for these exclusives and full-length reactions. And now, back to the video. Jamie, her brother, right? Her little brother? Phil Collinson? She was saying he was dead.
Great for self-cleaners. Pompeii's nice if you want to make a vacation of it, though, but you got to set your alarm for Volcano Day.
Oh, the Doctor's not going to like him.
Getting a hint of disapproval.
Take a look around the room. This is what your piece of harmless space junk did.
Yeah, he's being awfully flippant.
I don't know what's happening here, but believe me, I had nothing to do with it.
I'll tell you what's happening. You forgot to set your alarm clock. It's Volcano Day.
What's that?
The all clear.
I wish.
But I think Captain Jack has a conscience. I think when he finds out that he's actually behind this, and the reason he's fighting it so hard is because it's going to devastate him to know that he caused this kind of pain.
You got a blaster?
Sure.
Oh, the Doctor snared him too. He wants his approval. Did you see that?
No. Get it open.
What's wrong with your sonic screwdriver?
He wanted to see if he had the tech.
Burst pattern.
Digital.
Squareness gun. I like it.
She hasn't caught on yet. There's a little boy. Just a little boy.
A child? Suppose this explains Mummy.
Okay, it's getting less creepy and more sad. I think the music has something to do with that.
Are you my mommy? Are you my mommy?
Is she his mom? She's very young.
Funny little human brains. How do you get around in those things?
When he's stressed, he likes to insult species.
Rose, I'm thinking.
Mommy.
Wait a minute. What did she say? I gotta go back. What did she say?
Power of a god, and I just sent it to its room.
Doctor?
I'm here. Can't you see me?
What's that noise?
That's the tape. It's not playing anymore.
I'm here now. Can't you
So busy being clever, he didn't even notice. This is his room. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's freaking me out. Jesus.
Are you my mommy?
But he's just a boy.
Mommy?
What I want to know is what triggered it to get out of the room. It was in there for a while being studied by the doctors.
Mommy?
Oh, that's nice. It can put the wall back. That's pretty cool.
There's really a banana grove in the heart of Villain Garden. You did that.
Bananas are good.
I crap. Not a little boy. Or
So, a sonic what? Screwdriver!
It does sound a bit ridiculous. How did she know she wasn't going to square their feet off? I mean, it was clever.
There's got to be a light switch.
Never had a long night, never had a lot of cabinets to put
All right, boys.
Mommy.
Oh, no.
Well, the assets conversation went in a flash, didn't it?
Attitude.
Pick this one up then.
Seriously.
Have I missed anything?
Yeah. Jack just disappeared.
But if it's a teleport, it probably goes back to his ship.
As long as you're with me, he's always coming. Plenty of greens. And chew your food.
I have a theory, but I still don't understand why.
Men.
Okay, thanks. That really helped.
Yeah.
Rose, doctor, can you hear me?
Yeah, his ship, right? So can he just like fly up and pick him up?
Anything with a speaker grill.
Now there's a coincidence.
What is?
The child can omcom too.
Yeah. It's getting smarter. The doctor said he'll figure out. He doesn't know how powerful he is, but he'll figure it out.
I trust him because he's like you. Except with dating and dancing.
Why are people always trying to create poor excuses? It's too early. They can't dance yet.
You got the moves? Show me your moves.
He's a bit busy. He's trying to resonate concrete. It's an interesting concept. A sonic screwdriver, it would work by manipulating sonic pulses, waves. You can do pretty much anything with sound waves.
Barrage balloon.
What?
You were hanging from a barrage balloon.
Oh, yeah. About 2 minutes.
Well, he said it was a medical ship, right?
If ever he was a captain, he's been defrocked.
Yeah? Shame I missed that.
Actually, I quit. Nobody takes my frock. Most people notice when they've been teleported.
Nicely done.
So sweet. Sorry about the delay. Had to take the navcom offline.
Okay, he's duplicitous, but I kind of like him. He's really charming.
Felt my hand on the console when we landed. All better now. They activate when the bulkhead's sealed. Check you out for damage, fix any physical flaws.
Flaws.
Crash site. I need to see your space junk.
As soon as I get the navcom back online. Make yourself comfortable. Carry on.
I have a theory. Okay, my theory is a little like premature, I think. But so those bots, the little nanobots, he used the word, oh, what did he say? He said fix any physical flaws. He didn't say heal any injury. He said fix any physical flaws. And they're nano, so they're bots, so they're computers. It's some kind of AI. I had a thought and it's gone, and I'm really irritated with myself, but it's got to have something to do with that, right? Those bots have got to be malfunctioning. Something is wrong with them, and that's got to be the virus, right? They have to be whatever it is that's creating this malformation of the humans, of the people on the planet, has got to be related to the bots. They've got to be doing it for some reason, malfunctioning. I don't know, maybe there's some like fundamental differences between them, between like the creatures that the bots are used to fixing and the humans. They didn't know what to do with them. I don't know. There's got to be something. They focus way too hard on it, way too long on it. And I had a thought. He just said flaws. And that makes me think that maybe it doesn't know how to fix the people and it's doing it wrong. But that wouldn't explain the gas mask, I don't think. And why didn't it? I mean, maybe that's why it didn't correct the scar on the hand. It's actually transmitting it because maybe it didn't know that he wasn't supposed to have it. Because again, he didn't say injury. He said flaws. It still doesn't explain the gas mask. Maybe not. Maybe that's dumb. I might have just wasted your time with that particular pause.
We were talking about dancing.
It didn't look like talking.
Didn't feel like dancing.
He's getting it from both sides now.
They'd stolen 2 years of my memories. I'd like them back.
They stole your memories.
2 years of my life. No idea what I did. My friend over there doesn't trust me. And for all I know...
It's always an interesting plot.
Not in here, not with him.
You shouldn't have broken in here.
Oh, no. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see it. Oh, thank you. Thank God. This music. Marching in the battle music.
Mummy.
Oh, no. Come on.
Forever for the entire human race. And can anyone else hear singing?
The treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks.
That's nicer than sending him to his room.
Didn't happen last time. They hadn't crashed last time. There'll be emergency protocols.
Doctor, what is that?
Is it going to explode?
Mummy.
I don't understand the gas mask. I don't understand the kid's obsession.
Not that. All right, you got a time travel machine. I believe ya.
Why come
Believe
here?
anything, me. What future?
Oh, that's darker than I went.
Nano nanogenes.
It wasn't empty, Captain. There was enough nanogenes in there to rebuild a species.
I knew it would come back to that.
Oh, God.
You're getting it now.
No, I'm still not. I'm lost.
What they're programmed to do, they patch it up. Can't tell what's gas mask and what's skull, but they do their best. Then off they fly, off they go.
Oh.
And it's time to fix all the rest. And they won't ever stop. They won't ever stop. The entire human race is
Wow.
torn down and rebuilt in the form of one terrified child looking for its mother, and nothing in the world can stop it.
Those words. So how do they stop it? And why the obsession? If the kid was dead, I mean, I'm still missing something.
There isn't a little boy born who wouldn't tear the world apart to save his mummy.
True.
And this little boy can.
I have a theory.
It's my fault.
No.
It is. It's all my fault.
How can it be yours?
I still don't know why.
How old were you 5 years ago? 15? 16? Old enough to give birth
It's
anyway.
her kid. I don't know why. I guess it happens, right? She has a child young. Her parents.
You love him.
Unless she was homeless and she still raised him. So
Nancy, the future of the human race is in your hands. Trust me and tell him.
before she tells him, so if she's his mom, this is my theory, and I didn't get it until then. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I might be stepping in this one, but this is what I think. The kid sure wants to know if she's his mom. Maybe he had suspicions, right? She raised him anyway, but that doesn't make enough sense for me. That's not enough. So maybe the bots, right? The nanobots, maybe they're looking for an uncorrupted sample. Does that make sense? They've rebuilt him, I guess, the best they could. They're trying to find where he came from. Like, I can't quite verbalize what I'm thinking. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm going to stop trying, I think. But it makes sense to me. They're like, they're looking for his mom to establish, like, did we do it right? Like, genetically.
Are you my mummy?
Oh, wow. It means
Are you my mummy?
this girl's story just keeps getting sadder and sadder.
Oh, Mummy,
Mummy?
I'm here.
2021, I never would have guessed.
The mother. She's the mother. There's got to be enough information. Figure it out.
What's happening?
See? Recognizing the same DNA.
Wait, did I get ahead of the doctor on this one? Did he not know that was going to happen? This comes from a childhood and teenage years of just watching way too many sci-fi shows. Good old Captain Jack. He didn't abandon them after all.
Can you get rid of it safely as you can?
Rose!
Yeah?
Goodbye!
Wait, why did he say goodbye? Like, the joy on his face is so good. That's a really hard one to do.
Dr. Constantine, who never left his patients. Back on your feet, Constant Doctor. World doesn't want to...
Healthier as ever, I would assume.
Dr. Constantine,
Mrs. Harcourt, how much better you are looking.
my leg's grown back. Come to the hospital.
That's great.
Nancy and Jamie will go to Dr. Constantine for help. Ditto. All in all things considered, fantastic.
Look at you beaming away like...
Yeah, love it.
Red bicycle when you were 12.
What?
And everybody lives, Rose. Everybody lives. I need more days like that.
That was funny.
What about Jack? Why'd he say goodbye?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. That was odd. Can't he just eject the bomb and fly away?
Any attempt to jettison the device will precipitate detonation. 100% probability.
We could stick it in an escape pod.
There is no escape pod on board.
The doctor can't let this happen, though. Seems like an easy fix for him.
Good to know the numbers.
You're welcome.
This seems like a senseless death. I feel like this would be, you could just pick him up, still lose his ship, but I don't think the doctor would let him die.
Well, hurry up!
Nice. So that was Doctor Who, episode 10, The Doctor Dances. I don't know why I felt like him and Jack were going to dance, and it just didn't happen. I feel kind of let down by that. But anyway, I mean, it worked out great. Everything worked out great for the first time this season, first time of this series here. It seems like everybody lived. That was great. He seemed really excited by that. Eccleston's performance during that was really, really great. Something you'll hear me talk about sometimes if you ever watch any of my content that is directly related to acting or some of my video and film content. Portraying, conjuring, living in a moment in real joy, like elated, over the top joy is very difficult. That's one of the most, maybe the most, in my opinion at least, a difficult place to get to as an actor, difficult places to get to as an actor. I have a lot of theories on that, but he did a beautiful job of it. It was over the top. It was just to the moon, excited about everyone surviving, about having found a way to clean things up, get everybody out alive, including Jack, which I was happy about. I hope we get to see him again. I don't think he's a bad guy. Like, I've had some issue with some of the other people that they've had on, particularly that one young guy that had the thing in the front of his head, just had bad vibes. I don't think that they were good people, really. Jack doesn't strike me as a guy who's just a bad guy. A little reckless, sure. Maybe even a little selfish, but all in all, I think he's got a good heart, and he seems really interesting, very charismatic. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him again. Okay, little tired. Like I said, I didn't intend necessarily to watch this one, but it was really good. I'm glad I got through it. Don't know what's happening next, so it looks like the next episode is called Boomtown. No idea. We'll see. These titles have been a little misleading up to now, but we are moving on to episode 11, which means we only have 3 left in the season before we get to episode 13, which I think is the last one. I haven't really looked ahead, but I did see the numbers. But I know that there's something weird about this series with like the way it handles the between season stuff or series stuff. Like there are specials that they put on. I know that the Doctor Who Christmas special is a thing, and I don't know how that works as far as the canon for the show, the story plot. Let me know in the comments, guys, how I handle those things. Do I just watch them straight through? Are there times when it like doesn't apply or when it's out of order? I don't know how this works. I know that that's a very foreign concept to me. It's not usually how TV shows worked here in the States, at least not when I was growing up. So let me know how that works. But other than that, I'm done, I think. I think that's all I got for you tonight. Again, that was Doctor Who episode 10 of series 1, The Doctor Dances, and the Doctor did dance. Maybe wouldn't have minded seeing a little bit more of that, but it was really good. I think I got the concept of this one before it seemed like even the Doctor did. I thought he had figured it out, but then it seemed like he caught up after they were hugging. But that idea that it was like looking for genetic material to sort of like, I don't know, fact check itself. But it's possible that I was wrong and that the little nanites, the nanorobots, rather, the teeny robots weren't actually looking for that, that it was all the little boy's motivation of trying to find his mom, figure out, is she my mom? Are you my mom? Maybe that's a question that he had when he was alive. And then whenever he made contact with her, the robots just recognized her as his like parent DNA and made the corrections. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it wasn't about that at all. But in my head, that's what it was. They knew that they didn't get it quite right. The robots, it didn't feel, things didn't work the way they were supposed to. They could tell something was wrong. So they were looking for parent DNA to sort of fact check themselves. But again, the way it played out at the end, it kind of felt like maybe that wasn't the case. The Doctor seemed surprised by it. And yeah, but it worked out the same. Like I said, that's just a product, me guessing that or predicting that storyline probably is just a product of me watching a ton of sci-fi growing up. I've seen that kind of thing before. There's a particular episode of Star Trek that comes to mind. But regardless, it was a great one. I'm excited to jump into the next one. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today. Please remember, as always, to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself.